What's good? What's good? This is Steekum. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Once you're done with this video, share this video and hit the notification bell to get notified. Let's get into it. What do you do when you're doing something and it no longer is doing you any good? You're like, hey, I done everything I could right here. It's time to move on. Closing one chapter and moving on to the next one sometimes could be very complicated, difficult, and at times you might get lost. You're wondering, hey, did I do enough? Did I just do enough, or did I give up too early? Those kind of questions are difficult, y'all. But you feel it. You got a sense of like, hey, I'm done. There's nothing much I could do right here. It's time to move on to something else. It is difficult, man. It really is. Israel Adesanya, last Stylebender. I think it's time to close that chapter, y'all. He has done everything in the UFC as a middleweight previous champ. He solidified his career. He tried to go up in weight class, didn't work out his plan, stayed in that division. And I said this before on my previous podcast way back in the days. I think Israel Adesanya had one mission, one goal, and that's to beat Alex Pereira. When that happened, that was it. You reached the highest of the highest. And at this moment, what else do you got to prove? The person that people kept saying, hey, man, you can't beat this guy. And even the first time when they fought, remember, y'all saw what Alex Pereira did? He pretty much said, hey, you remember me? And how did that end it? Now Israel Adesanya said, you know what? I gotta give it everything I got on this one. And I think after he beat him, he didn't see anything after that. I said this before, y'all. Because when you reach a goal and you have nothing else in mind, what else do you got left? You done everything you needed to do in that division. There was nothing else but Alex Pereira. And the way he beat him, I'm telling you, man, it was something to watch, something to witness, and what he said afterwards. When they doubt you, when people don't believe in you, this is the moment. And now that he lost 4 straight fights, and he still, he's out there saying, "Nah, I ain't going nowhere." Okay, but if you're in the UFC, you lose that many times, you really don't care about the belt. What else do you do? And it shows that your skills have declined little by little. And a lot of people have said, "Oh man, he's giving you what you want." No, man. Israel Adesanya was technical, a surgical doctor in that octagon. He was a counter puncher. The minute he set you with these traps, and then he would step back and do some amazing things. He's not doing that anymore. There's been footage of him fighting in these previous fights that I have seen before where he's trying to do the Alex Pereira when he gets hit, and instead of him taking a timeout because he got hit below the waist, he's like, no, no, let me. And it didn't work out. Or when he's pointing in the center of the octagon like he's Max Holloway, come on, man. We know Israel Adesanya was not ever mimicking nobody's style. He was creating his own style. But hey, time passes by and other fighters are seeing, okay, we could take him down and he's not really going to do much. He's not going to defend it very well. And after a while, man, what do? I mean, Sean Strickland beat this guy convincingly. And then recently, this Joe guy beat him, had him on his back. He couldn't figure out how to get it. Like I said, man, your time has came and it went. You continue losing. And of course, a lot of people are gonna say, man, he already cemented his legacy. He did what he needed to do in that division, next to one of the greatest, Anderson Silva. But what do you got to prove then? If you're not really fighting with that hunger, the ambition that you want to become a champion, don't tell me you're just trying to collect a check. It looked like you've been well taken care of by the UFC. He's an interesting individual, man. I could never really get behind him on, oh yeah, I'm a number one fan and I support everything he does. I just couldn't do it. But you can't take nothing what he has done for the UFC. Like I said, a Hall of Famer in the future. But at this moment, do we really want to continue seeing Israel Adesanya lose fight after fight after fight after? Man, look, enough is enough. We don't need to repeat the whole Tony Ferguson thing all over. Hey, hey, you got to hang up that jersey. That's it. You try to go up a weight class, you couldn't do it, and you continue just moving on with your life. And look, I'm not the type of person that says, hey, he should just give it up completely. He still look, he still got the tools to beat people, but now these days he's not being as technical as he was, and he's like, hey, I might as well see what I got. And you're going against guys that know how to throw them chingazos. Your reflexes aren't as quick enough. Things that you used to dodge back in the days, you're not dodging anymore. And I don't think the hunger's there anymore, y'all. Yeah, he could constantly he could put on a great interview, press conference, a nice face off. But at the end of the day, man, come on. If you don't got that dog in you, this sport is about who's the hungriest. There's fighters that been starving, ready to take somebody's head off completely, don't even think twice about it. What are we doing this for? And there was a time that Israel Adesanya was like that. But at this moment, all he cares is about possibly just a check. But once you reach that mountain and all the odds were against you, and you went against the odds and you proved to everybody, hey, I could beat this guy, there was nothing else there. There's nothing else there for you, man. And I hope that he don't continue because at the end of the day, y'all, how much damage can a person take? And are we gonna question this man's legacy because he's kind of messing it up right now? Now, a lot of people might not say that, but I'm gonna say it because who wants to see this generation? Don't want to see. I guess because I grew up watching Israel Adesanya when he came in and he was just dominating, doing some matrix moves. Now, this ain't the Israel Adesanya. There was one time that I had all my picks right, and it's when he fought Dricus Duplessis, and I was like, yeah, he's done, bro. He's done. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Do y'all believe that Israel Adesanya should continue fighting or he should just hang it up? Do we want to continue witnessing and hoping that one day he get that win? We know he's not out there trying to get that belt. You got Hamza Chimaev versus Strickland for the belt. And I'm going to talk about that on the next podcast. But other than that, man, I think it's time for us to say, hey, here's your flowers. We appreciate what you've done, but I think it's time to hang it up. Put up your jersey, bro. It's just my opinion. I said that about Tony Ferguson, and he did not win a fight after that. Y'all do me a favor, man. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all the love and support on mi gente. I hope you're doing good. Take care of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, wherever you're at in your life. Please take care of yourself. Visit the website r2drec.com. This month coming up in April, we're going to change some of the merchandise. You see the hat? We're going to have the hats and the shirts because I don't want to do this winter no more. Y'all always remember, though, have peace in your heart, have faith, and never give up. And I'll see you on the next one, all right?